Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Chris Glitzos, and I'm also the wood tinkerer. Here is something that I've been waiting for many years to put together. It is actually my workshop / garage. For those of you who need a garage, this is a nice clip to see how it's done on a low budget. And for those who need a workshop, you will have all the room in the world to move around freely. Lean back in the chair and take your time and relax. This 15-minute clip will give you just enough information that you need to make that hard decision in order to get into the goal that you're looking for, regardless if it's a garage or a workshop. These guys did a wonderful job. If you're looking to get into a low, inexpensive workshop and garage, let me tell you something. A 26 by 24 carport, certified with permits, engineered drawings, the two sides plus a roof, back in 2014, the price is roughly about a little bit under $4,000. The only thing was remaining the front and back wall and a concrete slab. I had budgeted myself roughly for an extra $3,000 to do the remaining work. Believe it or not, that also included the window, the door, and the hinges, or let's say hardware. Also, for me to be able to install 3 barn doors. This was the cheapest way out. And this is the end result. I am extremely happy because in today's economy, a normal garage or workshop could run you $20,000 plus. For you woodworking and tinkerers out there who are working in a small shed or like I did, on a kitchen counter, if not out in my deck, this may be another alternative. I was extremely happy with this project. These guys, they did an excellent job. The building is actually leveled from the top going down. Reason being, I actually had on the 24 foot from right to left, my building dropped down about 3 inches. In short, the roof or the cable ends is actually leveled. Then they plumbed it, secured it, and now the building is square, plumb, and level, but not the ground. But that's okay when the time comes and you are going to throw a concrete slab. That concrete slab is going to come up to level, which means that 3-inch difference from right to left, the concrete will be a little thicker on one side of the building than the other. Therefore, the whole building, the roof is leveled and parallel with the floor. That made my job extremely easy to enclose it. I began by digging 2-foot footers over 1 foot wide, and I installed 4 4x4 12-foot posts. These were actually fastened on the front and the back cable ends. They are there to support the heavy barn doors. At the same time, these 4x4 posts was an extra support for the rear wall partitions as well as the front. My carport was built to code. There was a permit taken and it had to comply with the state, city, and county ordinance. Before you take any action, make sure that you are within code and you have the proper documentation that you need from your county to proceed in a project like this. I was extremely happy because this project cost me somewhere in the vicinity of about maybe $7,000 and change. Take your time, do your homework, find a reputable carport company that deals in these particular buildings. I highly recommend the day that this building is going to be erected, be home. That is part of the most important process that you'll be taking. That will ensure that these workers do their jobs perfectly, plumb, straight. And if they have any problems, at least you're there that they can communicate with you and go over, or maybe show you something that needs to be addressed at a later time. Enjoy the rest of this video. I hope that this video has enough information for you to make the most logical decision that you need in your life pertaining to a project similar to this.